Hi, welcome to Brynn's Glow Guide. My name is Brynn, and I want to talk to you about everything skincare. I want to give you all of my thoughts, tips, and tricks, and we're going to do it. We're going to glow from the inside out, whether it kills us or not. Okay, today I'm going to answer questions. Okay, so I've got some questions from some listeners. So I'm very excited about that. All right, let's get into it. So what's the primary benefit of using a serum in your skincare routine? Serums are amazing. They've got high concentrations of active ingredients, depending on what type of serums you use. I love serums. I use vitamin C serums morning and night, and I feel like they're really potent. They really get in your skin. And I will say, I use vitamin C. People are using it wrong. They are using it on wet skin. Do not use it on wet skin, please. It will wreak havoc on your skin. Make sure to cleanse your face with a gentle cleanser. You do not need a heavy duty cleanser. Use a gentle cleanser. Then add your serum, whatever you're using. I say vitamin C. I think it is just nature's powerhouse. And it is just going to give you everything you ever wanted. It is going to take away those wrinkles. It's going to give you the brightening effect. It is just going to be the bomb, and it really does sleep into your skin nicely. I have a 20% of 20% vitamin C, and that is awesome. I absolutely love that. You don't have to go through all of those flaking effects. We've made sure that it's stable enough so you can just have beautiful skin and not have to do all that downtime where your skin is just flaking and it is a mess. But it is 20%, so it's super, super effective. What else? Let's see. Good questions. Okay. How often should you exfoliate your skin? That's a good question. So I would say at the very least 3 times a week. I have Brynn Skincare Essentials. We have an exfoliator that you can use. It's fruit enzyme and jojoba beads that you can use every day if you want, because it is not abrasive. I come from that, like, I don't want to say the product, but it was like it had apricots in it, and it would just leave lacerations on your skin. And all it did was break you out more. Nobody uses it anymore. I think I probably still have it under the sink somewhere because I'm a bit of a pet rat. But yeah, so just use something a couple times a week. Now, I don't care what you're using, what lotions and potions. If you are not exfoliating, you are not going to see any of the beautiful skin that's coming out, right? But if you are not, if you don't want to put anything on your skin, just use a washcloth. I'm pretty amazed how people don't actually use washcloths to, I'm not saying why, just use just a simple washcloth on your face. Just kind of, that's going to slough off a lot of that skin and really give you the benefits of an exfoliation. But yeah, I mean, I normally at least 3 times a week, but I probably do it like 3 times a week. Same. Okay, next question. Sorry. What is the importance of using sunscreen daily? Okay. So sunscreen, even if you're indoors, I know there's a whole thing with the computer screens. I don't know. I'm not wearing I'm like in natural light right now. I am not wearing sunscreen indoors. I'm wearing sunscreen right now because I go outside every day. I use sunscreen. I do. I use it all over my body if I am going to be like in a bathing suit or something, but for the most part, I use it during the day when I go out. So I wear just, do my usual morning routine, and I go ahead and put it on. I use a mineral one. You can use any mineral ones, nothing more than a 30. I don't think it works after 30, and I know there's some studies on that. But the mineral ones, for me at least, don't clog my pores, because everything clogs my pores. I mean, even going to the ocean clogs my pores. I know, regular soap, like, I cannot. And that's why I wanted to make sure that I created a skincare line that was going to be sensitive, or, going to be that knew that people had a lot of skin sensitivities. And there's so much stuff out there that we are exposed to. It's hard to isolate what is really breaking you out, what's really giving you wrinkles, premature wrinkles, because we know we're going to get the wrinkles, and it's not such a bad thing. It's really not. It shows that we lived a happy life for the most part, except those like ones you get here because you're prematurely. Are you smoking? Are you drinking out of straws too much? trying to back off of that and see if that helps. I do like doing the whole gua sha thing. I have a hydrating oil on my line. And I really like to do it with the vitamin C glow serum. It's called calling card. Just a few drops. Again, doesn't break you out, and it doesn't leave you greasy, which is like that's the thing that I can't do, especially with my skin type, because it changes daily. So when I can really just kind of get those, like, just pulling it and just kind of like just trying to get these like marionette lines that seem, or is that what they call them? I think so. That seem to come out, that really helps. And of course, I don't know if you can really pull those back, but I try all the things. So I hope that answered your question on the sunblock. Wear it. I know that there's a lot of studies that say that you don't need it. I wear it. I use vitamin C every day. And I know that, of course, ingesting vitamin C is going to give me some protection from the sun, but I get tan in 2 seconds and my face will just start looking like, dark patch here. And it just I don't feel my best when it looks like that. So I make sure that the last step is sunblock. I put some sunblock on my face and I make sure that that vitamin C is sealed way in there. So then that way I'm not getting all that hyperpigmentation, and all of my hard work, all of my, steps in the morning and steps are not in vain. So I use sunblock. But it's up to you. Do I think that I was a radiation therapist for 25 years. I still am a licensed radiation therapist. And the jury is out. It depends which doctor you talk to, what scientific article that they're reading. But for now, I'm going to wear it. So do your research. All I can say. Next question. Can you layer different skincare products? If so, in what order? Yes, layering. Of course, gentle cleanser, I think, just is the best. Even if, you need a cleanser, because you need to, if you're not using a cleansing oil and you just are like, no, or you're doing, double cleansing, you definitely need it. Just take off all the stuff from the day. Try not to use super, super hot water. I love good hot water. It feels amazing. But try not to use that, at least on your face. So back to the order. You're gonna use a cleanser. I know no one uses toners anymore. I do love a good toner. I do. I know I like a witch hazel or something, or like an apple cider vinegar and green tea. And there's a toner that you can make at home. I think they're great. I don't have a toner yet in my line. Some people like rose water, toners, like anything you're using, but I don't use alcohol. I used to use alcohol as a kid, and that is just gonna burn the heck out of your skin. It's not good. It's going to create its own problems. Serums, love serums. Again, I use vitamin C day and night. I use a wrinkle recovery one that I really like, that has some retinol in it, because the retinols work. I mean, but I use a natural form of retinol. That's a whole nother, it's a whole podcast within itself. But be careful with the retinols. They can really, really do damage to your skin, and you may not see it for a while. But if anybody's used one of the heavier ones and your skin has been, flaking for weeks and you only used a little bit, that should show you that is still working. So you're going to use cleansing oil, which is what I use. I love cleansing oil. I just do. I rarely do I actually double cleanse, but cleansing oil, a toner, if you're going to use that, especially in the summer months. Yes, love toner. Then you're going to, hit it with your serums, a moisturizer, and you're going to, seal that all in with, and then of course you put your eye cream all at the same time. Give everything a chance to seep in a little bit. I know in the morning we want to do like I do 3 steps. I wash my face in the shower. I come out, put some syrup on. Well, more than like 4. Put some serum on, and then I put on a moisturizer, and then my vitamin C glow drops that I use every day goes on after the moisturizer. And I use the Take Care moisturizer, which is an iron face moisturizer. It's like a midweight. I love it. I think it's amazing, and I can use it for the summer too. I mean, it's not so heavy that, again, it's just going to sit on your skin. And then I will go in and use sunblock. But sometimes it's like so hot, I will skip moisturizer. And I will just put on like a little bit of oil and then wait for that to seep in, the vitamin C glow serum. Wait for that to seep in a little bit, which it does. I mean, it's like very quickly. And then I'll add some sunblock. And then, if I'm wearing makeup, I'll add that, go on top of that. But definitely gonna put some sunscreen on there. Sometimes even when I'm out, I will add sunscreen on over my makeup, and I use a mineral sunscreen. Doesn't matter which brand, it just doesn't break me out. That's just my thing. Okay, next question. God, I can't really go into the anti-aging stuff because it's just going to take a while. The retinoids, the hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, all of those are going to reduce wrinkles. It really depends on what type of skin you have, what I'm not gonna say what age you are, because everybody, even though like I'm a woman in her 40s. My skin is not going to be the same as somebody else's. It may, can be comparable to somebody in their 60s or something like that. So the products you're going to use are always going to change. I urge you to look in the mirror every day, look in the mirror every night, and look at your skin and say, like, what do I need? What do I need internally? Because what is going on internally is going to show itself externally. So that's a decision that you have to make, whether you need to be hydrating. I'm not a big proponent of just like, oh, drink water, drink water, drink water. No, that water has to have electrolytes because it's got to be actually feeding your body and not just flushing everything out, because it flushes out the good and the bad. So for me, I will just add some Celtic sea salt to the water, to my water in the morning, and then drink half my weight in water, throughout the day. And then drink more if I'm thirsty. I mean, it depends. It's the summer, so again, I grew up in an era where we didn't drink a lot of water. We drank when we were thirsty. And I'm not going to say things are better or things are worse. I'm just saying that that's what I do for me. But yeah, I definitely am a proponent of, drinking water. It's no calories. So if that is something that you worry about, but I know a lot of people, also drink sodas, and men, drink a lot of everything else and they seem to be fine. But anyways, drink your water. And, I'm a big proponent on, ingesting or taking a vitamin C supplement. It's going to help you from getting sick, and it's also going to glow you up. So if you're taking it internally and you're putting on the topical vitamin C, you're doing the most. Okay, next question has to do with diet. Okay, so fruits, vegetables, healthy fats. Okay, what's the question? All those things to a glowing complexion. I don't know. I mean, a lot of fruits and stuff like that, I mean, they have pesticides. Your body might be inflamed, your body might react to them. Blood type diets, like I'm I'm a blood type that is not supposed to have a lot of fruit. So fruit actually inflames me. So you should really do, like, I shouldn't say again, but you should do like some type of isolation test. If you're really on a healthcare journey, you should be trying to figure out what foods are toxic to you, because that's really going to show up on your skin. I'm not saying you can, that's exactly what it is. No, it takes a lot of time to isolate, and it's something that you have to want to do for you. And I know that, we are all, we want those quick fixes. We want beautiful skin. We don't want to have any wrinkles. We want to look like everybody else with all the filters on. And, but what we want to do is look beautiful for ourselves, right? So let's start, internally. And I'm in the beauty business. I make skincare because I have dealt with acne, here and there. It seems like it happens once a month. And, I'm dealing with wrinkles now, and I'm dealing with all that stuff. So I really wanted to create a skincare line that was really going to work with your skin and not just disrupt, and especially, all the hormones and everything that we've got and everything. And they're going crazy within us. It's not just a woman thing. We all have skin. It's our largest organ. I hope I'm not the first person telling you this. And we need to take care of our skin. So yes, moisturize, use some lotions, turn around, read read the ingredient list. Okay, sorry, next question. I probably went off on a tangent and didn't answer the question. Dry skin. Okay. Again, hydrate. See if that helps. But also, like, coconut oil is an amazing, natural lubricant for your skin. Try that when you get out of the shower. Just bathe in that. Just maybe once a day. That helps. Anything non-comedogenic, anything natural, I'm always going to be a proponent of that. Yeah. So anything non-comedogenic is definitely anything that's not going to clog your pores. But for me, like, I go to the ocean, salt water clogs my pores. It just wreaks havoc on my skin. Too much sun wreaks havoc on my skin. So there's just things that I can't do, and you should spend time trying to think about those things yourself. I mean, change your pillowcases, change your towels, those things. Wash your brushes, wash your makeup brushes. I know for some of us, it sounds like, okay, duh, but a lot of people just don't know those things. If you weren't taught those things, then pass those, those little tidbits on, those little pearls on to other people. We can spend a lot of time judging and talking, or we can go, hey, you know what? This works for me. Maybe that'll work for you. Let's educate. And that's what I'm here to do. What else? Next question. Eye cream. It's a tough one. I've bought very, very expensive ones. I've made my own. I have a 2-in-1, which is what I like. It's got this dragon's blood. Look it up. It's amazing. And just, pat a little bit underneath my eyes, but I don't like to have a lot of stuff underneath my eyes. It really will do a number on me. I will get, I will break out, underneath there. I feel like it just settles into the fine lines, more. So I try to use, something that is not really good. Again, I use my, own eye cream, but that's like more for the day. I'll leave it on at night too, but I don't use a lot of eye cream, and probably can't tell. I mean, you probably can't tell because I've got a lot of wrinkles in there. So I've got to work on a formulation that I think is going to be great. But for like bags and stuff underneath your eyes, try the tried and true cold tea bags, cucumber slices. They actually do really work. I don't recommend using any acids or anything like that. Vitamin C does work, especially for this area, through here. Just try not to put anything in your eyes. I know that seems like, but it's like, yeah, you got to tell people stuff. Okay, a few more questions. Facial masks. Yes, love them. I have a charcoal mask. I use it like 3 or 4 times a week, more if you let me. Again, it's not going to strip your skin. I feel it's actually really hydrated when I take it off, and I don't need to put a lot of stuff on afterwards. It just really draws out the impurities, that bitumen clay. There's actually 3 types of clay in it. It really just takes out all those blackheads, all that stuff that you don't want on your skin, and you're like, yes. So I do recommend exfoliating a couple times a week, using masks. If you make them, go on Google, go on Pinterest. There's so many resources out there if you want to make your own products. I suggest, of course, you use mine from Brynn Skincare Essentials, but I just want you to be healthy and happy, and try to work internally to address what's going on externally, because there is a correlation, and you will feel better for it. So let's glow from within, so that way we can be beautiful on the outside.